So Cliff and I went out street witnessing today in Maryborough, and I just want to show you this short clip of a guy that we filmed, and we asked the first two questions. So this is when we're training people to evangelize, Christian people learning how to get comfortable talking about God to strangers and listening to what they have to say, which is so different than what we believe. So what we do, and we train people to do, is to come up to a stranger and say, excuse me, is it okay if I ask you a question? Most people say yes, and then you say, I'm on a spiritual journey, I'm curious, what do you believe about God? You listen to what they say, and then you reflect back. So let me just check what you're saying is, and you reflect back, and then you say, thank you very much. That is the first step, and you keep doing that first step until you feel comfortable talking about what other people believe, approaching strangers, asking them that questions. The more comfortable you get with talking about God or listening to what other people have to say about God, the better. And you'll be surprised how receptive people are. People actually are happy to tell us what they believe about God. And then the next video next week will show you the follow-up sort of process, like level 2. So level 1, excuse me, can I ask you a question? I'm on a spiritual journey. Can I ask you what you believe about God? And then just reflect back. So let me just check what you're saying is, and you reflect back what they say. And then thanks very much for your time, and leave it there. Safe, easy, quick, simple, just to get your feet into the water. Get over that fear of talking to people about these things. So is it all right if I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm on a spiritual journey, and I'm curious, what do you believe about God?
I personally was raised in a household where my family doesn't really believe in God. They told me to respect other people's beliefs. So if you believe in God, that's fine. But I personally don't believe that's where we came from.
Yep.
And yeah.
Yep. So let me just check. What you're saying is you were raised in a household that didn't believe in God.
Yep.
So you don't believe in God.
No.
But you were also raised with respect of other people's beliefs. That if I believe in God, that's okay.
Yeah,
that's not a conflict
fine.
to you.
Yeah.
Go, oh, Jesus, or oh, God, I didn't use God or Jesus as a... So, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, right.
So, I'm on a spiritual journey, and I'm curious, what do you believe about God?
I believe that God made the earth and about Adam and Eve and all that.
Okay. So you believe God made the earth?
Yeah.
And you believe in Adam and Eve?
Yeah.
Yeah.